We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
Welcome, everybody. King's Court. I'm Richard King, your host. I'm his redneck pimp. Bad man of comedy here. Right now, I'm starting out the show with solo, but J-Dub, my brother, my partner in crime, will be joining me pretty soon. As soon as he gets off work. The commander had to leave all of a sudden. Had a family emergency he had to take care of. Don't know what it's about. We're praying that everything is okay and nothing serious is going on there. So, yeah. So you will, like I said, when when he's ready, he'll pop in and we'll do some. We'll get after it. We've got a good show lined up today. We got the results of the Patriot Ride. Man, what a lovely event! What a beautiful event that was coming up. And we'll get to that. We know we got missing persons. We got some upcoming stuff we need to talk about for comedy vets. And I'll be doing the honorary veteran today and your military word. And then we'll have a conversation. And you know how it works about whatever you want to talk about. That's fine. Take this opportunity to please share out, help us out a little bit, get this out there amongst all the folks. We appreciate it a great deal. I got people trying to hit me up here. They know right now the most popular podcast in the world is on right now, and they're going to bother us. Crazy ass people. Anyway, so that being said, guys, welcome. Dadgummit, welcome. Who sees first out of the gate? Kawina, welcome, ma'am. You're the first one with today. Hope you, Jeff, got your shirt. Dropped up at the office up there. She, if all of you didn't know, ordered one of my Comedy Vets shirts. Bang. There's the black ones. There's the blue ones. And there's orange. Orange are on the hanger first because I got them in the mail first. I got different sizes of each one of these. I've seen a couple of them already. My son-in-law had one on yesterday. And so, yeah, if you're interested in those things, that's my merch of the week, or merch of the month, actually. Hit me up on one of those, and we'll talk about it and get after it. There's many ways to pay. You can pay with a QR code up here at the top. And all the money goes to the same place. So, Dale, brother, what's up? In the house. Yes, sir. Yeah, Godfather's here. She said she got it and she loves it. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. She has supported us guys. She bought one of our Comedy Vets coffee mugs. Still have some for sale. And she's in on the T-shirts. So, thank you, Queena. Appreciate it very much. Looking out for us. Taking care of the boys on here. Okay. And like I said, waiting on my co-host, J-Dub, out of Beaver Creek, Oregon, the founder of Backwoods Veterans Media. He's going to be joining me today. The commander is out. He is had a family emergency. Don't know any other details than that. Hope everything's fine with him. And we got some upcoming things coming. So, without further ado, that's about a silly ass word, I'm going to bring up our missing persons here. Okay. Enter the screen. Mr. Roland Plainfeather. Roland Plainfeather. Here's his picture. Okay. Date of birth, the one that he gave him was August 5th, 1954. Gray hair, eyes brown. He's 5'10", 170 pounds. He's a male. He's Native American. Roland Plainfeather was last seen April 19, 2026, near Pryor, Montana. He was last seen wearing a thin, gray-colored jacket, black and white collared Puma shoes, and a white-collared baseball cap. Based upon the circumstances of disappearance and the cold weather, law enforcement has reason to believe Ronald Plainfeather may be in danger. Anyone with information concerning this case is asked to contact the FBI Billing and Field Office at 406-248-8487. That's 406-248-8487. Or the Crow Agency BIA number at 406-638-26 888-888-2831. You may also contact your local FBI office, your nearest American embassy or consulate, or you can submit an online tip online at tips.fbi.gov. Submit it anonymously. You don't have to give your name. Okay. One more time. There's this picture. All right, guys, if you guys really want to help, if you know anything or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact his family. I'm sure they'll be missing him. Very good. Big shout out to everybody tuning in so far. The numbers get up. We got Comedy Vets on YouTube. We got Twitch. Got Redneck Pimp 1 if you're on Twitch. Comedy Vets on Facebook. And we got private pages that we sent people to. And big shout out to guys over at Ford Motor Company. They watch us on the phone. One guy will tune in, but have many people watching and laughing and stuff. Thank you guys for being very supportive. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it so much, guys watching. Feel free to comment when you're watching things like that so we'll know who's doing what to who. Appreciate it. Somebody keeps trying to get through to me. I don't know who the heck it is, but anyway. They know I'm live. I don't know what the heck's going on here. All right. So thank you all for tuning in. We for the love of Job, what do they want? They know a man's trying to do some things. Okay. Just people saying they like the show. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you guys tuning in too. Yeah. All right. So that being said, as y'all know, we had a pretty good time. Comedy Vets and we joined Comedy Vets and went to the Patriot Ride in Cameron, Missouri. Let me get out of this. They have one every year, and we were honored to be part of it. And I encourage you guys to do it next year. I believe it's April 23rd. It's the 4th Saturday in April. Okay, next year will be the 9th annual. Again, you'll have to register and get all that stuff and have insurance on your buggy and all that. All that's not a hard thing to do. But if you guys are going to do it, hey, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining in, Dean Cerny. Always great to have you, sir. Thank you very much. So if you want it that next year, you got all year to plan on it. Save money if you want to travel all the way down here to do it. This year, guys, was a monster year. Okay. And we'll get to all that in just a second. First, I want to give a shout out to Richard Montano and I. We got a comedy show coming up May 16th. It's an adult show. It's at the First and Last Chance Tavern in St. Joe, Missouri. St. Joe, Missouri. Now it's May 16th. You got to reserve. And my understanding, they got a few seats still available. Not a whole lot, but a few seats still available. It's an adult show. Myself and Richard Montano are going to tear it up there for you guys. Coming up, the 7th annual Cameron Out of the Walk Darkness. We're still going to, the Comedy Vets is going to have to replace that. We're going to have a booth there, I believe. And I don't know if I'm going to grab the mic this year and tell some jokes. May not. I don't know. But we got mixology, vendors, you got food trucks, face painting, cornhole, which I think is funny, and much, much more stuff to do. Don't miss that out. We're going to have Kristen Youngs and Tristan Eldridge going to come on the show and talk a little bit about as we get closer to the event. It's by the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. All right. That's what I was talking about right here. We enjoyed ourselves. What an awesome, awesome, awesome show. There were vehicles for days out there. All right. Vehicle for days. And we'll get to those in just a second. First, we'll get to some of these memes. So we'll come back to that. All right. Start off. I'm 45, but I have the body of a 19-year-old. Prove it. He opens a freezer. I miss being a kid again. If I slept like this nowadays, it's because I'm paralyzed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get down here. Some of these videos. All right, here we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a dum-dum wound.
On today's episode of White People Doing Shit That Shouldn't Be Done, but it looks pretty cool anyway, we have a man performing the ARNR, all risk, no reward. Please don't try this at home. This is a professional white person.
I don't know, man. That might be pretty cool to do. My old ass ain't doing it, but look pretty good to do. That's wrong. Tell me y'all, none of y'all went there in your mind. Or dong.
Y'all ready for this?
I've never tried that. I'm not sure that'll work. I think a heavy vehicle may smash it. But okay. They said they good doing it. That's what happens when you don't go to the bathroom. You start kicking an overdrive there. Looked to me like he had to go quite bad. Hope he wasn't drag racing nobody. Somebody get their ass kicked right here.
God damn it!
What in the hell? Take longer to set this up than we just put a ladder up there. Why? What's the purpose behind that? I don't. Maybe. Sorry, I wrote the wrong way, guys. Here you go.
Mexican word of the day, aspirin. I don't know which one's hotter, the red chile or the green chile. Which will make your ass burn is the one that is hotter.
Appreciate that, huh? All right, last video one. Some people damn sure don't need to vote. I'm not sure about the education system in this country. Some people, I don't know how. It's frustrating to hear you just watch.
How come women don't take DNA tests like the dads have to do?
What in the hell are you talking about? You know what? I'm going to withhold judgment. Finish your question, because ain't no way in hell.
How come after they give birth, they don't have to take the DNA test? I mean, they are literally inside of a hospital. They have all the equipment.
There is a way in hell. Lord have mercy. She didn't DoorDash the baby to the hospital. They saw it come out of her. You know? You have to do a DNA test to see if what made the baby came out of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's my own fault for having the internet at this point. Listen, did you know that surgeons use F1 pit stop techniques to save the lives of newborn babies? Well, now you do. Ain't no way in hell.
Wow. Wow. All right, got to do those pretty harmlessly. Again, guys, waiting on Jada to come on, and we'll do some other things he's done. But right now, let's go over. Now, here's some of the photos from the Patriot ride that we had this past Saturday. Oh, hang on a second. Guys, welcome my buddy, my good friend J-Dub, co-host today. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. Thank you.
What's happening, brother?
Oh, no, we're just getting ready to go over some of the pictures of the Patriot ride, which, by the way, if you guys are interested, next year, the 9th annual, right now, scheduled to be April 23rd. It's always the 4th Saturday or the last Saturday in April, however you want to look at it, right? It's April 23rd next year. But here's some of the things that happened out there. First of all, you see us. I zip tied, good old redneck, zip tied my banner to the back of one of our buggies. Okay.
Right.
And then here's a local paper taking a picture of it as well. That's what decked out from behind. That's what everybody was eating my dust was looking at. That's right, Comedy Vets. Here's some of the boys from Redneck Pimp Club. Recognize some of them and some of the members there. We're all sitting around getting a plan going.
Hey, take a look at those guys.
Yeah. Bunch of happy looking dudes there, huh? Yeah. And here's just some of the pictures of it filling up. This thing was monstrous. They had over 450 plus buggies.
Holy crap, dude.
Over 1,000 people.
Wow.
There's a supporting Comedy Vets, supporting my Comedy Vets hat, Redneck Pimp Club, Second Amendment flag in the back on my brother Redneck A-Holes. That's his buggy there. He entered 2 buggies. One of his buggies broke down on him, so he had to go back and assist the other buggy, so he got to miss most of the trail rides. And there it is, starting to fill up again. There we went from when we went to fill up, we went up to the veterans home. Now this is just a smidgen of the veterans home. We all gathered in the parking lot. We honored the other veterans, shook their hand. They had an auction, gave some stuff away. The guys in the chair right there, those are the special veterans that was there. Here's another view. We all got
there
to
you go.
more. We staged our trailers and we got on there and went there. Then as we went on trail rides. There are some of the rides. And then we went and met up with the lady who put all this on, Miss Ford, and she has pictures there of that's her house, getting her sack lunches, and look at that line going way back here. And we was already through when that happened, right? So then there's some more of the people at her place. Thousands of people went there and got sack lunches and stuff. Shout out to all that. They had 2 grills, should have had 4 grills running. Okay, they went through a lot of hamburger. I guess the local restaurant, Robbins, shout out to her. She donated all the food for this event. So, and then we had some of these muddy trails coming back.
Heck yeah.
And there's one of me and my woman. She doesn't go on camera much for this. She is. By the way, happy birthday to my wife, Shelly, today. It's her birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Shelly.
She's excited because she's getting a new bedroom. Or not a new bedroom. She's getting carpet in the bedroom, and I built her a closet. And I'll have all the pictures I've done online.
So you're right. It's a new bedroom.
Basically. We're moving things around in there. We haven't had a closet in the main bedroom. Every other room in the house got a closet except ours. We had a nice overhang, and we just hung our stuff there.
Right.
But somebody thought it'd be a good idea to promise her one 5 years ago, and never came through. So I decided last month that she had a birthday coming up, and what better gift to give a woman besides cash is something for free.
And free is a very good price.
Yes. And so I had to cut out a bunch of things. And believe me, the original part of this house was built 1848. Okay. And so it's been remodeled over the years. So I had some things we had to work around, but we got them. So the closet's looking nice. I've got mud. That's why you see mud on my hands and drywall. And I'm mudding the hell out of it. I ought to have it done and painted and everything by Saturday.
That just means you're putting in work.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I notice I'm getting old because after work and I get up
older.
Wife say, "You're right." Yeah, 100%. We mind your business. You know. But so anyway, guys, that's some of the adventures we had and the fellowship. Man, we had a lot of people join Comedy Vets, join Redneck Pimp Club. People wanting shirts. My brother Dale, he made a couple of fine items, and according to everything, he had his item sold the most raffle tickets of anything except for the gun, but it probably did beat the gun. But they had a nice I did not win it. They had a nice 1911 45 ACP Kimber.
Ooh.
Out. Trick out. Over 200 something tickets. Okay, $100 a piece, over 200 tickets. You do the math. Yeah, that gun brought
That's money.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
You want to make money at a raffle? Raffle a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Promise you. You will make money on that guy.
Yes, sir, I guarantee. So we were proud to be part of it, and we're going to announce them again when it comes up. Anything changes, well, I'll let y'all know. But as of right now, they said April 23rd of 2027. Okay. We take off of Cameron, Missouri. And like I said, we go to Veterans Home, and they greet them. They give away some things. They had a little auction this year. give out some recognition to some veterans, and then we leave the veterans home, and we made a 60-mile trip, 60-mile round trip, and we went. I mean, the dust was bad. I'm just going to tell you flat out, it was dusty. But
you want to hear something cool about that?
Yeah.
You want to hear something really cool about that?
Yeah, breaking news. Here we go.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there.
Excellent. Backwoods Media and King's Court.
Myself, the high-tech redneck, the sexy girlfriend, which will be the sexy wife at that point in time.
Yes.
Which, by the way, that's coming up here this July. Scary, I know, right? Finally.
Mm-hmm.
How many times at Warrior Fest do we joke about that? Anyhow,
yeah.
Not only that, so not only will you have us three there, but our good buddy Carl. We're dragging him out there. The redneck woman, Miss Kaylin, she's coming out there.
Carl's wife.
So,
yes.
Oh yeah, we're bringing the whole crew.
Did you mention Mr. Computer Guy himself, the high-tech redneck? Is he coming?
Yes, he is coming out, dude. He just went out here. What was it on Friday? Like this last week, and just bought him a brand new side-by-side.
Oh man.
So
some of these
he's ready to take this thing out and go. So we're gonna be loading up the toy hauler, and that myself and Mariah just bought here back in December, and we're gonna load up the 4-wheelers and the new machine, the new side-by-side, the high-tech bot, and we're making the trip.
Nice.
And we are making the trip. So we're gonna be road tripping. So by the way, if anybody ever tries to say that it's too far to drive for an event, I'm calling shenanigans right now, because this will be, what is this, Richie? The second time that we've driven out there from the West Coast out to Missouri for an event out there with you guys. So any of you guys out there try to say it's too far, you're full of it. If we can make it, you can make it.
Crap. That's right. Load them up and go, gentlemen. Now understand, at this event there was all kinds of ATVs. Even had one dude on the 4-wheeler who wrecked 2 or 3 times. But he ain't stopping. He'd go up a hill, flip over, roll down the hill.
God!
He'd get back on it, run, and take off. He had a time of his life. Okay, like I said, it is dusty, and I knew why my brother. If you look at one of these, where's he at here? I was wondering why he wore that particular do-rag. I figured out why. Because the bill of my hat shoved all that dust in my damn face. That hat was black right there. This is before we took off. All right. I don't know if you can see it very well here. Look at the gray on that hat. It was worse time we got home. Okay. I got a red hue to me. I'm a little bit darker complected, and I look like I'm about white complected full. So it had a lot of dust. But man, it was an amazing time. The trails and stuff we went through. Oh, just brilliant. But like I said, they had a lot of different side-by-sides. I got a Kawasaki Mule, the one I had. 2023, but you had some of them crawlers, and you had all kinds of Polarises, and a lot of mean looking ones, but some of them broke down. Like I said, my brother's his older one broke down through a belt, and so he had to come back and haul it back to the truck, and they went and ordered a belt, so he was done. But and we had one of them fancy ones. The guy had all spooked out, big old tires on her. It broke down on him. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
why.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what happened.
What you do. Shit.
And a couple guys got their flags broke because the limbs were too high. They want to put their flags way high in the air. All right. As you see on mine, me and my brother hooked mine to my ass into my vehicle. Okay. Boom. Right there. We zip tied it down there on the ball. And I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know it was going to ride like that or not. Man, it made the trip. Now the flag don't look so good. Okay. I don't know if you can wash this particular flag, but it needs to be washed. But believe it or not,
make it work.
The county vet sign didn't get dirty. Wasn't a speck of dirt on it. It was 3 inches of dust on it. It's probably why I didn't get no mud on it. But
right.
But it was a great time, guys. I advise you guys, if you do it, to do it. Come on. Now you said you're coming out, bringing a whole gang of them once again. The reuniting of both organizations. What an awesome time! And you can park your ass out here in my field. Ain't like I ain't got the space. Okay, run a power cord, and maybe we test them out before we take it for a ride. I mean, you got to test them out now. Yeah.
Hey, it's part of your PMCS, man.
Yes.
Part of preventive maintenance checks and services.
Yes,
you do that before you go out every time.
Right. That's exactly right. Yes, sir. Check everything. Lots of adult beverages were being drunk, and the kids drunk Kool-Aid. Okay, the kids had lemonade, Kool-Aid, tea, whatever you want. Be responsible. Don't be a moron. I mean, go so fast that you pull out in front of oncoming traffic, you stupid ass. But pay attention. It was awesome. My brother said my do-rag was dust covered. Yeah,
bro,
that covered my ass. It was yeah.
So the first time that Mariah and I ever went riding out together, it was hilarious. And we were actually over out of Central Oregon, a little area known as Milliken. For those of you that know the area, know that place is it's a ghost town. It's literally like an abandoned gas station out in the middle of the high desert. Well, you're out there, and the middle of summertime, it's hot, it's dusty, it's dry. And I decided I'm going to go out. I'm wearing my schmog goggles. And I got my hat on backwards. Mariah's just out there. She's like got maybe some sort of mask on and sunglasses. Right. Bro, we got back to where we were camped at and we rode double nonetheless. We rode double.
Right.
Dude, by the time we got done, we got back to camp, and her hair, and you know Mariah, she has that nice long brown hair and everything else.
Yeah.
Dude, it was straight up. It was like it had a reddish brown hue to it from all the crushed lava rock dust.
Nice.
And it was just nothing but crunchy. It was just caked. And she was like, now I know why you said wear something on your head. I was like, I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen.
Shelly.
So she took her lesson that day. After that, nope. She was like full like face protection, everything.
Shelly didn't have nothing, right? Okay. When we got back, I looked over at her. I swear to God, I said, "You look like you're about 80. Your hair, because there was no red under her head. It was just nothing but just gray from dust." She shake her head and choke you.
Poof.
My hair was my natural dark brown, except right here my hat was. Right. Looked like I was about 68, 70 myself. But it was a fun time, guys. It really was a fun time. Absolute awesome.
Dude, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be so much fun.
And when we were there, we met these people here from Hootin' and Hollering. Okay. And I called them today, and let me go in here and pull up some information that she sent us. All right, guys, the Hootin' and Hollering event. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the band Mixology. That's our boys, and Jake and them guys are going to be there hollering. But it says Hootin' and Hollering at DeKalb County style, celebrating America's 250th anniversary this year. 250, man. What can you possibly do that you don't have time to celebrate? It's May 30th. It starts at 10 a.m. Loads of fun during the day for veterans entertainment, from bounce houses to some monster truck rides. Okay. And they got a picture of one of the monster trucks on here. DeKalb County is bringing back good old fashioned fun, America's roots, patriotism, and so much more. That night, there will be a guest concert featuring small town native CC Fry, returning for, and I think he's right there. No, that's her. I'm sorry. That's the lady you see at the top screen. CC Fry, returning for a killer second round. Trevor Dawson is kicking it off the night. And the local favorite, Mixology. My boys are going to be on there kicking butt, okay? It's also at between 2:30 and 3:30, just signed today, Comedy Vets is going to be there. There's going to be two of us there. We're going to do some clean comedy. It's much people there.
Okay.
We're going to do a 50-50 raffle also to help the veterans
keep it
out.
Family friendly.
We're going to do a 50-50 raffle. This is the festival begins at 10. $5 adult passes, kids 10 and under for free. I believe that pretty well in limited
free fitting.
Yeah, that's a veteran and active military discount with your ID. Veteran and active military discount with your ID. Okay, and full passes for festival and concert are $35 at the gate, $30 online. Also, kids 10 under free, and veterans military discount IDs. Pops Events, their logo on there. I'll show you their logo. Let me get this here off the screen real quick. Boom. Pops Events, that's their logo. So the biggest, they partner with the city, the little town of Clarksdale, Missouri. I mean, if you know it wasn't for the right hand turn to go in town, you drive right by the place. Okay. But they're putting themselves back on the map. They're kind of a suburb of St. Joe. I mean, they're a little bit from St. Joe, but not really as you go to St. Joe, Missouri. Clarksdale Advisement Foundation, who brought everything together. Thanks. Big shout out to them. And we appreciate it very much. And again, Comedy Vet's going to be there right now. I know I am. It looks like Roy Anthony, our brother in crime, Roy Anthony's going to be at the show, and James Riley.
Oh, there you go.
Our MC guy. So you guys are familiar with him. So yeah, it's going to be an awesome time. We got that coming up. And of course, got a hold of Roy. And,
Okay.
we are months away from going out there to LA, Los Angeles, and start shooting on our movie. He's been working it. Roy, reason it took so long, he had to get the funding. He's an independent guy. And they wanted all this other money to go through all this other crap that he had to go through. He said, you know what? We're going to do it. So we're going into like a movie with Barbershop with Ice Cube how it was a low budget movie, right?
Yeah.
But it's going to get big results. I can't wait to do that. So some of our listeners said, I'll never understand how my dad would talk about all the shit he did when he was younger and how much fun it was. But when I do it, I'm an idiot.
That's their job.
Yeah.
What they're supposed to do.
Yes, you should be there again with your wooden flags. Yes, brother, man. We got some
There
awesome
you
stuff.
go.
I'm going to make a bench. One of my benches I'm going to donate as well coming up next year for it. But it absolutely was a great time. I wanted to go the year prior to the 7th annual, but I'm an auctioneer, as y'all know. So I had an auction. I went to an auction that day and we had to do some things, but we didn't miss it. And I ain't missing it again this year. So anyway, Convets is proud to be part of that. So that's our news and memes. All right, Jada, tell us, welcome, brother. Thanks for going in today.
Absolutely.
How you been doing so far?
I'm doing good, man. Just trying to get things kind of back in line over here with what all we got going on here at BV Nation, trying to get things in line for a resurrection of that. However, I kind of have a little thing coming up this summer that's taking up a lot of my time for the preparation, and it's kind of a priority right now. At least that's what the woman thinks it is, a little thing called a wedding. So
Best thing you do is take a step back, let them take care of it. All you got to do is concentrate on the words "I do" and make sure it's the right venue. Yeah,
dude, this is in all honesty, and this is gonna sound bad because I've been married before. Anybody knows me will tell you, like, all right, not the first rodeo, but dude, there is so much more going on behind the scenes than whatever took place before. I'm serious. And it's funny because the first time I got hitched was like, that was just straight off the cuff, whatever. It was nice, but it wasn't what it should have been. The second one was it was straight out front yard, freaking shotgun, freaking we're doing this. Let's get after it. This one, no. I made a vow. I said, if I ever decide to get hitched again, that's going to be the nice one. That's going to be a nice, and so far it's shaping up to be, which, it breaks my heart. You guys aren't going to be able to make it out here.
Yeah.
Important stuff.
Believe me.
But dude, I completely understand with what you got going on.
I'd rather be where you're at than where I'm going to be.
Yeah. So I think we'll have somebody freaking like try to live stream it or something to you so that way you guys can at least watch it while it's going down.
Dude, that'd be excellent. Excellent.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just, just living and working the grind right now, trying to make it through. I know we had the draft show here this last week, which by the way, thank you again for having me. It was an awesome time. It was great to be back on with you. It really was. It's been a while.
Great draft.
Dude, it was such a, this was definitely a lineman's draft this year.
It was
in regards to the
offense
NFL
and defense.
Draft. Both sides of the ball. It really was. Honestly, I think this is the most linemen I've seen taken in a while. And it was also a really stacked tight end class too.
It was. We wrote down some of the things we had. Most tight end or most cornerbacks taken ever, or not tied. Tied with 17 in the first 3 rounds
for the wide receivers. Yeah,
wide receivers. I'm sorry, 17, and so running backs. They didn't have them taken, and all of a sudden, bang, they took off.
It was only 2 in the first. It was 2 in the first round, and both of them were from the same school. It was both running. It was freaking Love and Price, the freaking 1-2 punch out of Notre Dame, and they were the only 2. Love at number 3 to Arizona and Price at 32 to Seattle. So both of those guys went to NFC West. So that's going to be interesting to watch how that plays out this year.
And I got to tell you, some of the suck teams that we were making fun of actually had a heck of a draft.
Browns had a hell of a draft.
Yeah, we can't call them the Doo-Doo Browns no more. Let's see how it works out, you know.
That defense, given another year or so, dude, they're going to be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, Myles Garrett over there, they're already a force to be reckoned with what he brings to the table. But with what they added this year through the draft, dude, just saying.
Just saying, yeah. Somebody told the Jets there was a draft going on, so the Jets showed up. I mean, I don't know if they're going to show up during the regular season, but they showed up for the draft anyway. So we'll see.
So here's my question: How many picks did New York have this? Did the Jets have this year? I know it was a shit ton.
They didn't have the most.
Who was it that had the most then? Because I honestly thought it might have been New York. Was it Cleveland?
They might have had it was a record. Another thing that happened was a record. Denver had the last 2 picks in the draft, and they got Mr. Irrelevant. Denver didn't have a first round pick. They had every pick between there. Okay.
Yeah.
And so the Giants did have the most.
Oh, okay.
The Rams first time in 5 years that they had a first round pick. Okay. Normally they traded away. So they had a lot of great. It was just a great draft. And I enjoyed doing it.
And they went with a quarterback.
Well, the Chiefs got a quarterback. The second best quarterback in the NFL fell all the way to the 7th round. Nussbaum, whatever his name is, whatever. So of course the backups we got. I mean, you and I can go out there and play backup with some of the people they got. So anyway, it was a great time going on. But yeah, if you guys missed it, it was on there. We thank you all for tuning in and watching that. Couple of idiots under talking about things. All right, guys, we're going to get into our segment, Commander's Corner. And since the commander ain't here, I'll be reading you some stuff about the Commander's Corner. All right, first of all, your military word is swag. Okay, swag. You guys figure out what that means when someone says swag.
Actually used that term earlier today while I was at work.
Let's see how many people figured out in the comments center. Okay, today we're talking about John J. Pershing. Yes, Blackjack, and he's right down the road from us, son. His boy, we went through his museum and everything. Man, if you come down there, guys, come down enough time, we can swing down there and take a look at that museum. You guys will love it. Love it.
As a guy that hung out in the Cav world for a while, this man is legend.
He's absolutely, he's an insane dude. Some of the stories he had about what he did to some of the Muslims, man.
He's the reason there wasn't a terrorist attack until the 1990s on the U.S.
That's right, single-handedly. He was born September 13th, 1860, and died 15th of July, 1948. That one made him 87 years of age. He's buried in Arlington National Cemetery. This guy, he was the general of armies. That was an official title that has never been held. He commanded all armies. He got to pick his own insignia. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how much more awesome you got to be than that, but they called him Blackjack. He was an American Army general, educator, and founder. Educator because he taught at the Laclede School. The school is still there. You can see it. You can see where he lived, his house, and the school over there, and his big ass museum. We'll have to take you to it. Walk around it. It's free of charge. It don't cost you anything to do it. He said, educator and founder of the Pershing Rifles. He served as commander of the American Expeditionary Forces, AEF, during World War I from 1917 to 1920. In addition to leading the AEF victory in World War I, Pershing served as a mentor to many in the generations of generals who led the United States armies during World War II, including George C. Marshall. I'm pretty sure you heard of him. Or how about this name? Yep. Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Yep.
Omar Bradley, Leslie McNair. Oh, here's one you might have heard of. George S. Patton. And
Junior
Douglas MacArthur.
Yep.
Okay. This is some of the guys that trained under him. All right. During his command, Pershing resisted British and French demands that American forces be integrated with their armies. He said, I got this. You just go stand over and suck your thumb.
He said, nah, bro.
Yeah, no, ain't happening. Ain't happening. This man's got decorations from here to yeah, you can build a house on some of the things he's did and his reputation. I mean, this guy was involved in Battle of Belleau Woods. Ain't a jarhead alive don't know what the hell Belleau Woods is. Okay, he was in that.
This guy was Audie Murphy before Audie Murphy. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes, he was. This is their version of Chuck Norris back in the early ages. Okay, you're that bad of a man.
He was our chesty.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. He was involved in an Allied 100-day offensive, which contributed to Germany calling for an armistice. He said no to the armistice. He wouldn't have none of it. And he's been critics have kind of dogged him for the way he did his combat. Listen, you had this much success, you can do combat you want to. His style was very aggressive. Okay, he did lose some lives underneath, but he wasn't playing games. He believed in going to war, you went to war. That was his thing. Okay.
Yep.
He was born a farmer near Laclede, Missouri. His house, it wasn't no near Laclede, it's in Laclede. His dad, owner John Fletcher Pershing, was a storekeeper. His mom was a homemaker, Anna Elizabeth Thompson. Pershing's great grandfather, Frederick, don't ask me to say that name, immigrated from Mussolini, arrived in Philadelphia in 1749. He had 5 siblings who lived to be adults. Brother James, 1862 to 1933. Ward, 1874 to 1909. And sisters, Mary Elizabeth, 1864 to 1928. And Anna May, 1867, 1955. And Grace, 1867 to 1903. 3 others died when they was infants. When he was in the Civil War, or when the Civil War began, his father supported the Union and was a setter of the 18th Missouri Volunteer Infantry Unit. He died on the 16th of March, 1906. Pershing's mother died during her initial assignment in the American West. Pershing attended school in Laclede. That school is still there. Where he also were reserved for promiscuous schools who were also the children of prominent citizens. And that was a big railroad town. Laclede, Missouri was a giant railroad town. Okay.
Right.
You have people coming through there out of Kirksville and going on over to Kansas City and St. Joe. And there's a big hub, a big split off where a lot of dictate where the trains were going. Pershing, after completing high school in 1878, he became a teacher of a local African-American children. While pursuing his teaching career, Pershing also studied the state's normal school, now Truman State University in Kirksville, Missouri, from which he graduated in 1880 with a Bachelor of Science degree in scientific didactics, something like that. Not sure what that is. Smarter than I am, so who cares? 2 years he compelled for appointment to the United States Military Academy. He got it. He performed well on the examination and received an appointment from Congressman Joseph H. Burroughs. He later admitted that he had applied not because he was interested in military career, but because the education was free and better than what he would have received in a rural Missouri town. John J. Pershing, Blackjack was your guy. And there you go. There's your military. Now, go back here and see if anyone got the stupid little word. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Scientific wild ass guess.
Yep.
That is correct.
So I said I used that word earlier today.
That's right. Take a swag. Also, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's right.
Yep. Exactly.
Yes, he's Comedy Vets. Thanks for joining in. Yes, he was.
Yeah, that was me that commented that.
Nice.
I was responding to Dean.
Yes. Speaking of railroad stuff, UP at Big Boy 4014, the largest stream locomotion on Earth, is heading east on the Mississippi. The engine alone is 132 feet long. There you go. But yeah, we guys get out in time. We'll run down and take a look at that warehouse or his factory. And I didn't even know he had a museum.
We just might have to go check that out while we're back there.
Born in Missouri, moved back here when I was a teenager.
How far is that from you, anyhow? From where that museum's at?
Maybe 40 miles. Maybe it's a straight shot.
Checking it out.
The road comes to my house, a straight shot there. You go in there, it's free of charge, man. I was drooling a little bit. I was like a nerdy kid, you know. That black Dodge convertible that you see him riding around his parade in, it's there. It's sitting there. They got it up on blocks. Of course, I asked him.
Okay.
Got keys and gas. He didn't think I was very funny.
Probably not.
Just a simple question. Does it have keys and gas? That's all I wanted to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes.
That's all there is to that.
Dale said it's 20 from my house. That's right. I said about 22 from you. See, about 42 miles.
Okay.
Awesome place. I lived there the whole time. Didn't even know this place was there. We were handing out flyers to a comedy show in town. They said, we'll put this down in the museum. Museum? Well, yeah, it's Persian. Well, would you like to see it?
Absolutely.
Yes. And man went through there and it had everything. It has his guns that he packed on his hip. That famous Tommy gun, he renamed it to something else. It's there. The actual one's there. His shaving kit where he shaved and ate out of. People are like, that's nasty. What are you talking about? We did that all the time. What the hell? You know,
right.
You shave out of that cup, you drink out of that cup, you warm stuff up in that little cup. Yeah. So
people fail to realize the relevance or the uses of a canteen cup.
Yes.
Telling you.
There's a reason they're stainless steel. Okay.
Yep.
There's a reason. I mean, you know, hey. That cup was very well saved numerous lives. That cup may have. But
yes, it has.
Yes, so that's your Commander's Corner today, done by us. So thank you for that. We got the word out of the way. So yeah, we're just to the portion show. We just have a conversation about whatever you guys want to put on there, whatever you guys want to talk about. Again, we just talking about random crap on there. We appreciate Jada being on here with us. Yeah, the Patriot had 450 plus buggies, over 1,000 people. Can you imagine running the grill for over 1,000 fellas coming in there? And ladies, a lot of ladies were driving too. So,
dude, I watched the videos that you put up there. That you know, the first one you tagged me in and stuff, and just watched that parade coming through. It's like they just kept coming and coming and coming. I was like, okay, should be hitting the bro. The line's still going.
Yes,
the line's still. Good God, it's still going. You know, I was like, wow, all right, cool. I was like, well, that's something. And to hear that it was that many people, and many, you know, that many friggin' rigs, that's wild, dude.
It is wild. That's awesome. They had a poker run during it too, so someone had to pull over, get the new poker cards, and do that.
Yeah,
stuff.
Had to get their, you know, take care of their hands or whatever.
Well, it was when we first started. My brother and I we were kind of toward the front. I was right behind him, and then one of our other guys was back behind us a little ways. And he said when his second buggy broke down, he sat there for 20 minutes at the crossway waiting for everybody to go by before he could turn around and go get the other boys. So it was an hour trip altogether to get him hooked up and start dragging him back to Cameron where the truck was parked. He sat there for 20 minutes on a gravel road waiting for people to come by. Okay?
That's wild.
It is. It was awesome. So, he says, shout out to George for doing the cooking. You know, George did a heck of a job. He probably could have used some help. That poor dude. If he was overweight, he wasn't when he was down there. One of the hot ass grill working his ass off. I mean, they had so many hamburgers gone, they had to pull out the pulled pork. Now, I don't know what the hell deal that was. I mean, these are real hamburgers. These weren't soy burgers. These were real hamburgers. We had that. But after I ate,
now, were they pre-made patties or were they smash?
No, they were pre-made, perfectly round, but they were
smash.
Yeah. Delicious.
That's how you do it, buddy.
And I had a sweet cake of mine. The wife didn't have nothing. She had a stupid little candy bar type thing, but I had a sweet cake in mine. Okay, so yes, I hate it. Then he says,
"Fat kid, got some pulled pork." Kid.
Yeah, we got pulled pork if you want it. I said, pulled pork. Where was that a minute ago?
Right?
What the hell? But and so we met some great people out there, and like I said, that hooting and hollering, the ladies is out there, and they gave me the flyer, and then so I started telling them some jokes and said, "Man, we need to get you signed up." So, well, you guys didn't care the first time I asked, so well, we didn't even see our messages. We're so sorry. So anyway, I talked to them today. So we're on the ticket for May 30th. Right now, it's supposed to start at 2:30 to 3:30, but the time may change, but the date's not. And like I said, it's going to be a great deal. And hopefully we can get a lot of people come out there and enjoy the event. And one more time, if you guys want to come, you've got shirts they're in. There's your blue one. There's your orange one.
There you go.
There's your black one. So if you want any of that merch, let me know. But yeah, next year, you guys just heard it on here. Breaking news that JW and the boys are coming out from Oregon. Now, understand, they're loading up. It's big ass living RV that they live in, drive it. Okay. No, it's a pull behind. Yeah, they're gonna pull it to
where fifth wheel.
Yeah, it's a fifth wheel. They're gonna put their toys on there. All of them are gonna get their raggedy asses in these vehicles, and they're gonna drive all of Oregon out to here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All because They support the veterans. He's a veteran himself in the Army. They support the veterans, what they do. High Tech's not a veteran, but he loves everything we do. He's like Roy Anthony. Roy's not a veteran, but he supports everything we do. So it's going to be an awesome time. What a great showing. If you're one of Redneck Pimp members, wear your shirts. We had a lot of people come in our shirts, taking pictures of me and Dale wanting our shirts and stuff. Next year I'll throw them in the truck. I'll bring them. Yeah, I'll sell you some of them. Some bitches is what the hell I'll do with them. But
there you go.
Redneck Pimp shirt, and they had some beautiful shirts they gave out. A lot of people put on top of it. It was a cool morning. Shelly shows up with a beanie and a jacket, and I'm out there. You seen what I was wearing, and I was by the end of the day. She wasn't wearing that beanie and the jacket no more. Okay. So it was a beautiful time. I wish it would rain a couple days prior.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple days prior to kill that dust down. But that's the only complaint I got. That was awesome. The whole ride was awesome. Really was. Got to see a lot of people. Just what a cause. The year prior, I haven't got the numbers this year, but the year prior, they raised $375,000.
Wow.
Wow. The year prior. This year, I guarantee they if it ain't close to half
if they had 1,000 people out there, they had to have broken that.
No, I'll guarantee you. I have and the money they got donated in, plus the auctions, the little auctions they had.
Oh yeah,
$375,000. If they didn't break 450,000 or 500, I'm gonna be shocked. Okay, we get the figures coming up. Also, I was honored to be an auctioneer at the local Lake Viking Church out there in Lake Viking, Missouri. Raised money for a youth group. $8,500 what they raised. That was the biggest turnout they ever had. And so I was honored to go out there and do that for them. And yeah, it was a great time. So like I said, things are picking up. We're enjoying life. Things are going good. The weather decides that besides smashing my truck, we had a tornado south of Cameron. Where our office is based, a tree fell over and blocked the damn road.
Oh no!
So couldn't go on the 69 highway. So my son-in-law tried to go down the I-35. Well, the wind blew a semi over, and of course he had to land where he's bisecting both sides of the damn road. He couldn't land over, right through the middle of the road. He just flips over. So he shut the road down, and so it was the storms I heard have been quite impressive so far. 19 total tornadoes just in Kansas part. Of course, I mean, come on, Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, the tornado capital of the world, really.
Right.
So, yeah, don't shock me about that. But yeah, it was a great time. So appreciate if you guys want to get involved in it. Shout out to Amy Ford and everyone who put that on. Excellent. Shout out to my brother Dale. Man, he had 3 pieces over there that I donated one, but they made those 2. And some of his things, man, had the most raffle tickets sold. And I hope he gets a lot of work off of that deal. So yeah, there you go. So that wraps up the picture ride deal. I was glad to be part of it. Next year it's going to be bigger because the boys from Oregon are coming over there, and yeah, it's going to be huge. Go on Facebook and go to Comedy Events, and you'll see the videos I put on there. Just brief little snippets about what's going on, how much fun we're having, and getting ready to have, things like that. And you can just watch the crowd as we pan around. This thing was just monstrous. So yeah, it was a pretty good time. We appreciate it. I just
sent you a couple photos of that monstrosity we're going to be dragging behind us on the way out there.
Did you put it in the chat?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right. Let me open up. I'll go over here, open up Facebook.
Yeah.
And I usually turn it off when I'm trying to do the show because some people don't get it. They want to tag me in every freaking thing.
Oh, of course.
All right, the show.
No, let's just say it's going to be enough to fit the crew. So we're gonna be caravanning, dude. So
you guys are gonna have C.W. McCall playing it with the dark.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, because we're gonna have our rig.
Look at that.
We're gonna have the rig. Yeah, that's my 43 footer.
Let me see. Hang on a second. And you sent 2 pictures. You said.
Yeah.
There's that one right there.
So yeah, that's what I said. We're gonna be dragging that thing out behind us. So. And High Tech will.
Where's that picture that you sent me? The one you sent me with the back of that thing where they can put on there. Right there. Look at that.
Right halfway. Yeah.
Man.
Had everything all opened up on it. It's going to be so much fun, dude. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a fun. Sorry, go ahead.
How many people will that hold?
I can do 2 if I were to, set up all the beds. I could do 6 comfortably, 7 if the 7th person is short, and I could go. And when I say short, I'm talking like 5 foot or less.
Yeah. You and me are out.
Yeah, we are very much out. 10 if you wanted to use the recliners that are inside, because there's 3 chairs that are in there that recline back, and they're actually fairly comfortable as well, and they lay pretty well flat out. So
and that reminds me of the days back when you had BB Nation going on out of an RV. A lot of people don't know that. You guys doing it in an RV.
Out of High-Tech's RV, actually.
Yeah, right in his freaking yard.
Yeah, yep. Well, you saw the setup.
I seen it. Lovely. Man, that's a good looking rig you got there.
So,
just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
What's your gas bill cost?
Well, right now diesel's at $6.25 out here. Right around $6 a gallon. Depending on where you go. I've seen it right now. I've seen it as low as $5.95. Exactly, Dean. Exactly. Which I want to see him out there. I want to see him out there for this thing too. That'd be awesome. You got a year to plan it, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get Bigfoot out here. Hell no. All of us together. Man.
Hey, I got him right here. That's why I have this guy. So that way I can say I got Dean on the show with us every show.
Man, can you imagine me and my brother's crew, you guys and Dean?
How
many buggies you got? We got 2. All of us back in 2 buggies. Hanging on, shit, bungee strapped to it. Like, no,
freaking Beverly Hillbilly shit going on, man. I'm telling you. Diesel is $4.69 here. God, I wish. So yeah, no, up here around just out, because I'm in Beaver Creek. It's actually about a half hour ish southeast of Portland. Yeah. That's a whole lot closer to what I care to be. But anyhow, no. And right now, that's why I said I think the cheapest I've seen it recently is $5.95 a gallon for diesel, and I've seen it as expensive as $6.25. So it was up to about $6.50 there for a little bit, but it's finally started to drop back down some. But a lot of people that don't understand try to point it's all taxes. No, we only pay about 58 cents in gas tax out here between state and federal. The biggest killer is all the regulation fees and permit fees and everything else, as well as the fact that there's only like 1 or 2 working refineries out here on the West Coast now, and all the environmental fees and stuff that those guys have to pay that jacks the price way up out here on the West Coast. That's the one thing a lot of people don't realize. That's why as soon as you get out, the mountain states and stuff, like Idaho and, even Nevada or Arizona, where as soon as you roll across the border in one of those states, gas is like $1 to $2 cheaper right out the gate.
Wow.
So,
wow. Well, you guys you're going to come across there. You're going to cross over the mountains that way, the Rocky Mountains, and come through there. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a trip, you guys. But yeah, you guys get here and play time, man. We'll go to that museum. We'll throw
absolutely, dude. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun
out there. Like I said, I got 2 bedrooms upstairs, so if anybody needs a place to sleep inside, they can. Of course, like I say, bring it in. We'll plug it in out here. I got plenty of outlets out here. Big place to turn around. Now the road's a dead end road, okay. And I promise you, coming in, if you hear a lot of this, don't stop. Nobody's trying to rob you. That is the sound of your tires on the vehicle. I got bottles out here bigger than that. I think I found where to hit Jimmy Hoffa. I'm not kidding you, okay? I don't know if you remember or not.
You did make the comment when you were out here saying, wow, these are your logging roads?
Yeah, they're like logging roads, man. We're better than our roads. I was almost disgusted. I was flat offended, man. He's like, the look you gave me like, huh?
What?
These are logging roads. Like, well, damn, they're better ones we got. My God, man.
Out there in the Forest Service roads up in the National Forest out here. And Richie's like, dude, these are freaking freeways. What are you talking about?
Man, I mean, that was awesome. There's a photo I took about 5-6 years ago. I have a redneck pimp shirt on. and I was like 280 pounds. I sat down in this manhole, and this damn thing was 18 inches all the way around me, and I was sitting down in the hole. I thought Shelly was going to back the truck up, hook a rope to me, and pull me up out of the freaking thing. That's how big the holes were. Okay, they're not in the middle of the road, so you bisect them. They're like you can't miss them coming out to my house. So yeah, if you hear this coming out, you don't have a flat tire. Okay, and there's no banjo playing. Just keep coming. You can be no, it's gonna be a great time. And like I said, my brother did it last year. He told me all about it. And when I seen him this year, had that do rag on. I'm thinking, why's he got a do rag?
Like, what you got that for? After taking a trip down it, like, yep, got it.
Figured it out. Next year, I'm wearing shorts to the event. Okay, unless it's too damn cold. But hey, it was a great time. But yeah, I'm going to be wearing, I don't care if I look like a stooge. I'm wearing goggles. I might just shave my damn head or just get real tight. Yeah, play with me. Watch my ass. You won't recognize me. But
do-rag and goggles, bro. A neck, where this is, dude, you can't go wrong with a neck gaiter, set of good goggles, and a do-rag. You do that, you're set.
Yeah.
You are absolutely set.
Or be one of the idiots wear a COVID mask out there.
Oh, my God. Hey, you know what?
I didn't see any of that. We see a lot of patriotic people. Nobody out there was complaining about that. We had rebel flags. We had Donald Trump signs and flags going on. It was no incidents. People online wanted to comment about it, threw a fit about it, but they didn't show. Listen, if you didn't show up to the event, shut the hell up about it. You don't know what happened there. It was a great time all the way around. Pull your lip over your head and swallow. I don't give a shit.
Thank you, Walter Matthau.
Yeah, please. You didn't show up. Shut up. If you didn't make a donation, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? My goodness.
Exactly.
But yeah, fun time. We had all kind of stuff out there. Wow, it was a great time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. And I got ready. I had a checklist out here. I was checking shit. Okay, trailer, check. Truck, check. Bungee straps, shit. Check.
Oops. I forgot something. Son of a
zip ties, check. My brother had some. Listen, this guy showed us fucking zip ties about 18 inches, 2 foot, goddamn long. Okay, he said, I got them. I bet you do. You're exactly correct. That's their check. Gas, check. Cooler, yes. But yeah, it took him. We sat there an hour and a half during the feeding process. Okay. And about 45 minutes into it, the line was still long. People were still coming out of the field from they parked. Okay.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, it was Dane said rat shit straps. Yes, I had some rat shit straps. Sure did. Bungee cords. Yeah, it was great. And I knew it was going to be a good time because I seen a bald eagle. So I knew it was going to be a good time because every time I
seen it. That's a great day then.
Yes, it was.
It's a great America Day.
Yes, it was. So yeah, looking forward to that, guys. So we'll be keeping y'all informed about the tribal when JW gets ready to come out this way. But that'll be a new year. Let's talk about a couple other things here happening. Local news.
Yeah.
And again, you all know we don't get real political on here, but we talk about once in a while about that type of stuff. But the Iran-American conflict, I don't want to call it a war because it ain't a war. Okay, this is a conflict, maybe a dust-up, a little skirmish.
It's an ass whooping.
Yeah. What do you think about these events that are happening right now?
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the people themselves to actually do what they got to do and handle their business. So, but with the fact that it is, in my opinion, my thoughts, it's just a matter of time, especially with how economically they're getting choked the hell out right now. Mm-hmm. And it's literally just a matter of time. So, and here's my thought on the whole thing. If you're an individual that supports this regime, not even so much as the fact that, Trump's taking us to war with Iran. He promised no new wars. Ooh, well, here's the thing. When you have a government, maybe these people seem to forget. Let's go back to the 1990s as an example. Particularly, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Richie, but was it 97, 98? When a little-known country known as Serbia was going through a whole freaking ethnic cleansing thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take a look at what happened there.
You need more than that. Ask some of my fellow devil dogs about how Iran treated them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sorry, but you know, when you have a regime, and that's exactly what I'm calling it, freaking regime, not even so much as a government, that punishes its people, that literally executes close to 40,000 people just for the simple act of disagreeing with it and trying to speak out against it. The very same protected thing that we have here in the United States, the same thing that a lot of people decide to abuse
right
here in this country, people were being executed for in that one. And you're getting mad that we're freaking taking those people to task for them trying to have a free thought?
Yeah.
Come on now. Really?
And put your hatred aside from Donald Trump, like him or hate him. Put that aside. This is something that should have already been done. Okay?
Yeah.
While we was over there, we should have just went over to Iran to handle business over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then we had an attempt on another assassination attempt.
Yeah.
On Trump again. And then you have people like Rosie O'Donnell calling this a conspiracy and fake attempt. I don't know who. It wasn't.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
No, you can't. You can't. I can't sit down with a pencil piece of paper making shit funny. I can't even tell this on stage.
No,
it's so stupid. It writes itself, right?
Yeah.
It's a freak attack. The guy, I don't know about you, but I don't have time to fake attack somebody. If I'm going to attack you, I'm going to try to take you out, get in. Listen, I can't afford it. I can't afford to drive out there. I can't afford to, I wouldn't invite them to dinner. You know what? Fuck them. They didn't invite me to the dinner. I ain't going.
You ain't wrong.
No. So, yeah, that going on. But you know what? They found a manifesto in his house. He was obviously a lunatic. So we got places for them people. Get in line, buddy. Get in line.
Yep.
Got that going on. You got the, like I said, weather looking bad in several states.
Which I tell you what, that was a hell of a show here this last weekend, man. So our good friend Miss Queen DP, Miss Annie Honeycutt, she a friend of both of us here.
Yep.
She sent me video clips from the front porch of her house down there in Texas down there. And man, Austin? No, she's farther up north. She's up just outside of Dallas.
Okay.
So White Settlement actually is where she's at now.
Yeah, it's north.
Literally, that's the name of the town, is White Settlement. Yeah. Anyhow,
okay.
But no,
that ain't bad.
Yeah. Right. No, she sent me a couple video clips of it, and I was just like, dude, that's a hell of a light shot. And you could tell it was ugly, because when you have that much lightning going on, just constantly flash, 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 that's a lot of atmospheric friction going on. That's a lot of rotation going on. That's bad juju.
Yeah.
When you see that big of a light show, that's bad.
Yeah,
that is bad. not cool at all. They hung an Iranian Olympic wrestler. Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. They said they wasn't going to, but they did. You can't trust them. You can't trust them at all.
For simply speaking out against what they were doing.
People that don't want us to do it, the same platform that you're using to express your dislike is the same platform we're fighting for other countries to keep.
Yep.
Okay. The right that you can get on there and dog the president, dog Jesus, dog the Pope. Shouldn't you're right. You and I fought for the right to do that. Don't care.
Yep.
But when you're sitting there and you're complaining about us trying to give somebody else the same thing you're using, that's asinine, man. It makes no damn sense.
Absolutely. It doesn't to me or you, apparently.
No,
but yeah.
People like, well, you're a veteran. Ain't you mad about the war? First of all, it ain't a war. Second of all, no, I'm not mad. I mean, sure, I don't want to see my brothers and sisters go over and get shot and killed. Nobody does. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Not. However, I'm also a veteran. I'm also trained enough to know sometimes shit's got to hit the fan.
Yep.
Sometimes you just, it has to be done. Now, the difference between now and back then, today's modern men couldn't do what we did. Couldn't do it. They're too many video game players. Too many bitching about when they don't get their check in the mail. If they don't fry their bologna right. Really, we didn't care. There's a lot less protests back then because we didn't give a shit. We didn't care. You know,
Don't
Now
get
you
me
got-
wrong. There's still, don't get us wrong. There's still a few out there that,
Yeah.
you know, that can still toe the line just fine.
right.
But you know, you not to sound, you know, like the stereotypical boomer here or anything else like that. But you know, there's a lot of them in the younger years that aren't as deep in the testicular fortitude as we could say.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying that there's not those that are, because trust me, there's a lot of them that are waking up to all this crap that's going on, and they're coming around to our way of thinking. Which
Yes.
with those guys, friggin' awesome on you, buddy. Welcome to the fam. Seriously.
Yeah. No, I know it took you a while to get there, but welcome. Just the same, welcome. Appreciate it. You know, but yeah.
Absolutely.
So being a veteran, people thought, you know, well, you should be mad at war. No, I'm a veteran, dumbass, because I understand it.
Yep.
Did I like it? No. Did I like going to Bosnia and treading around the mud asshole deep? No, I didn't like none of it. Right? I like being them shooting us, and we had orders we couldn't shoot at them at first.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like none of that. Okay, but it all worked out. But that's what we did, and you know. And now we're kind of desensitized, and that's okay. I don't, you know, I don't sit around boohooing like some of these modern male do, and some of these modern women just took a turn worse. But yeah, I ain't going to get into a political deal, Republican, Democrat. There is some decent people on both sides of the line. Some of the comedians I perform with, Roy Anthony, Richard Montano, the Godfather of comedy, very funny man, Democrat, but he's a sensible Democrat because he'll tell you if something don't make any sense on his side, he'll be the first one to call you out, right? But they got how can you be extra fortitude when half of them got cut off and glued to their chest?
I mean, that's why I said a portion of them. I didn't say which ones.
I can't see any fault in what the man was saying.
I mean, he's not wrong. What rhymes with yeah,
No,
right?
or my good buddy here.
Nope. No, you can't.
Fix it. That's right, Dean. You can't.
No,
Same
you
stuff.
can't.
We'll get a better word. Instead of testicular fortitude, we'll get some delusional fortitude, some ovarian fortitude. There you go. Great
Or
deal.
the what was it? The alternate was intestinal fortitude. We'll roll with that one. We'll use the PG version.
A couple of us are well endowed in intestinal fortitude area. A couple of us got quite a bit of intestinal fortitude. So yeah, big shout out to Dean Cerny though, guys. He lost a lot of weight. I mean,
Yeah.
poor guy almost had to die to do it. I mean, look, Dean, if you want to go on a diet that bad, all you do is say so, brother. We could have helped you out. You didn't have to go in and have some of your 2 foot of your intestine removed.
Right?
I'm glad you're alive, brother. Which poses an interesting question.
Yeah.
Is there? You see pictures of Bigfoot, and you see pictures of Dean, but you never seen them in the same place, same time.
Nope. Never do. Never do. Things that make you go,
That's why Dean declined already the Patriot ride, because he's afraid to come down here because the thing about Bigfoot will be dismissed. We'll know for sure that there is one. Okay. But so that about wraps up, guys, today. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. This is a fun little show today, and we got my brother J-Dub on here, man, a brother from another mother. He was helping us out because the commander, again, I don't have any information right now what happened, but they had a family emergency going on. But J-Dub, brother, if you would you give us a closing, please?
So remember, guys, you are not alone. There are things in this world that will take you and will beat you down within an inch of your life if you let it. Not to sound Rocky-esque.
Adrian!
Yeah. But you know what? There's truth in what he said. But you know, hey, just be good to yourselves, be good to each other. It doesn't cost anything to be a decent human being. It really doesn't.
No.
And if you're taking a trip down a dark place, remember, you're not alone. Get help. It is out there. 988 is a number to call or text. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member, reach out to one of us out here. And want to know how much it costs about Sasquatch. That's why you're my boy, Blue. But remember, we'd rather sit back and listen to your story for 3 hours than sit back and listen to your eulogy for 30 minutes. I'm just saying. That's how we like to roll. So don't be afraid to reach out. Seriously. But definitely looking forward to the trip out there here this next spring, Richie. Yeah, a lot of good stuff to come between now and then. So
Absolutely.
Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Richie, I turn it back to you, brother.
Hey, man, well said. It's hard to piggyback off what he said, but I'm going to try anyway. You're not worthless. You have value, unless you're a child molester. Then you just forget about everything we just said there. But,
Wood chipper.
Yeah, exactly. Things are never as bad as they seem, and they're never as good as what they seem. There's always a happy medium somewhere. Find your happy medium, okay? Whether if you guy likes comedy, you like music, movies, you like getting out of the house and doing. I recommend that highly. Get that sun on your forehead, okay? That sun in your face once in a while. That's awesome. Heals a lot of injuries. That sun does.
What is it the kids like to say? Touch grass.
Touch grass. Yeah. You put it on your ass or your knees. I don't give. Just get out there with it, right? But there's a lot of things to do. If you need help, ask for it. Okay, it's simple. It's simple. It's better to ask for help than to die not needing help, because when you do something like that, it not only affected you, it affects your family, your generation after generation. I mean, I know guys their great grandfather or great grandmother commit suicide, and it's still bothering them. And that's they're 20, 20, 30 years, 3 generations away, and they're still affected by it. So it's don't do it. We want to see you here. We want to come out the Patriot ride. I know there's ones in here. There's going to be more of them around here. They got poker runs that come on, and they got all kinds of things. So, guys, as Bob Barker would say, have your pet spayed or neutered. Last show we talked about the benefits and pros and cons of it. Make a decision yourself. Take care of yourselves and your animals. Take care of one another. See a veteran. See anybody in distress. Stop and talk with them. It don't cost much to get them a plate of food. Okay, that's a friend you'll make forever. I guarantee you. All right, we appreciate it. Big shout out to Commander. Hope everything's going well with you, brother. We'll look back, see you next week. J-Dub, thanks for filling in. Appreciate it. Last second, by the way, guys. You understand? This is the last second. I mean, I was 11th hour, and I called it. Appreciate it, man. And that's true friendship right there. That's a man of his word.
Anytime, brother.
You ever need anything, let me know. I mean, I pull right down to the bare minimum, okay, of needing things. And anyway, I let him know he filled in. But Richie Redneck Pimp, the bad man of comedy. Catch me on Redneck Pimp 101 on TikTok, Redneck Pimp 101 TikTok. Catch all everybody on Comedy Vets on Facebook and YouTube. And we're on Twitch, Redneck Pimp 1 on Twitch. Guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Be good to one another. We'll catch you next week. Make sure you get some things done. The weather's changing. Plan for memorial service coming up. Plan for that. May is a big year, big time of year. Okay. June, July gets hot. You know what comes up in July? We got this little thing called Independence Day in July. And then this year, there's some other big event going on out there. How about Beaver Creek, Oregon? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Congratulations to you, brother. Long overdue.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I can't go out there because somebody decided they want to do surgery to fix somebody else's mistake on me. So I'm kind of anyway. Goose Traba. Yes. Guys, take care of yourself. We'll see you Wednesday. You want any shirts? Hit me up and let me know some of your size. Use the QR code at the top of the screen here. You can pay, or I'll send you a QR code. You can pay. Have a good time. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you guys.